Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, it's Atiahan. And in this video, aku mau ngomongin tentang kelanjutan dari video terakhir aku tentang forgiveness kemarin. And since I made that video and I posted it, I felt something about what I said and it affected me so much. From that moment, I realized that forgiving it's not the end. There is another stage after forgiving. And yeah, after I made that video, I talked about forgiving and stuff. It hit me so hard subconsciously until I just need time to digest everything. It feels like after that confession, I feel suddenly empty. Maybe I just longed too long for that pain and everything, anger, doubting that can I forgive what happened, stuff like that. But I think it's because I made that video for me, so I can talk to myself that, yeah, I can forgive what happened to me. And it's already on the past and it's it's becoming part of me now, so I need to live with it. And it took me a while to digest that. It took me a while to accept that. It took me a while to make peace with it, you know? Even though until today, I still remember what happened, but thankfully there is no pain anymore. There is no anger. There is no, I think I should do this. Because I knew at that time I could do something about it, but I didn't. And it's weird. Forgiving is weird. And I'm more comfortable talking in English right now, so bear with me. It's so deep, and that is what happened to me for the last 2 months. I don't know. I just feel like this is a whole new thing for me. And I've never thought that forgiving will be this amazing, this weird, in the sense that after forgiving, there's another stage. Like, I thought after I forgive, things will get different all of a sudden. Things will get peaceful all of a sudden. Things will get happier all of a sudden. But it's not. It turns out that you suddenly feel empty, particularly when you are feeling an like anger or sad or regret about what happened in your life, whatever bad things that happened to you. I think you just get used to that, and once it's gone, you just, oh, okay, it's empty now. What should I do? And that was exactly what happened to me for the last 2 months. It's so weird. And I also realized that when people said that, yeah, just forgive, I did forgive. But after I forgive, it wasn't that easy. There's another stage of forgiving that we forget, that we didn't realize it will come afterward. It is empty. And it's totally okay because forgiving is the start, a new beginning. So it's not the end. As I said on my previous video about forgiving is about yourself. It's not about people who hurt you, but it's about yourself. You're making peace with yourself. You're accepting what happened to you. You live with it. You carry on. Yeah, it's not the end. In my case, because I stayed too long with the anger, doubting, and my ego told me that I shouldn't forgive them. They're doing you wrong, and it's true. It consumed me and it made me tired. And then I realized that, okay, I should forgive what happened. I didn't forgive what they did to me because it was wrong. And I just try to forgive situation and forgive myself because I had so many chances to get out from the situation, but I didn't. I chose to stay. And so after I decided to forgive, I started to wondering, okay, what now? It's totally okay. And that's what happened to you when you're forgiving, when you're started to release the anger and everything and start to forgive yourself and the situation. And it's totally normal. And then for the last 2 months, because there is an empty space now, I started wondering like, is it the right move? Did I forgive them? Is it working? Like, can I forget what happened? Because honestly, until today, I still got the trigger from what happened back then, and it turns out it's still happening. And I realized that, oh, okay, so forgiving, it's not about, as I said, it's not about the end. It's not about everything will come to an end. You will not feel pain anymore. You will not get triggered anymore. It's not. It's still there because it is painful and it's strong emotion that you feel. And that that particular person literally did something to you. And it's totally okay. It's part of the process. But through times, after 2 months, it's decreasing gradually, and I'm very grateful for it. Even though I still got triggered, but it didn't last long. That's the last time that happened to me. Sometimes when I got triggered, I feel bad about myself. My emotion becomes unstable, and sometimes it happens for a month or a week. But this time it's only like a few days, so it's a good thing. And yeah, I feel like I'm in another pace now. I need to deal with this. I need to deal with the after storm. And that also taught me a lot about forgiving, about things that I need to fix, about things that I need to feel now, because now there's an empty spot. And I just need to deal with that emotion first. So, yeah, that's the first thing that I did when I realized there's something empty. Because when there's something empty, you start to wondering what's wrong with you. You started to comparing yourself to other people because you feel like something is lost within you. You started to envious to other people because you feel like their life is fulfilled while you're not. And it's I didn't say it's okay, but it's normal in the sense that you're processing in forgiving something that happened to you. I also started to learn about, because I'm a avoidance person and everyone knows it. I'm very avoidance. I don't like to deal with emotions, particularly with negative emotion. And this time I have to deal with it. I'm still dealing with it until today, honestly. But it's totally fine. In order for emotion to go away is to feel it, just to feel it. You need to feel that emotion, you need to aware, you need to recognize it like, okay, I feel this emotion and it's okay. Let it flow and give it time. And it's also taught me to be more wise. It taught me to be more mature, I think, because now I can find a spot and I need to find something to fill it and I need to decide wisely what I want to fill that empty space. I know it's kind of weird and it's kind of too deep of conversation to have. It's a heavy topic, but you'll get there. You know, you'll find something, and you'll be happy with it because now you can choose to find happiness and fill that empty space with happiness, and it will lead you untuk menghargai diri kamu lebih lagi, to understand your worth, to believe in yourself, to build something for yourself, to make yourself happier. And that's so beautiful. I've, well, I'm on my way into that, and I start to feel like life is beautiful. Like I can live day by day being grateful about what I have. Also, I woke up in the morning, I pray for good things for the whole day, and it just happened. So that's another thing that I learned about forgiving, that you are reconnect with God, you fixing your relationship with God by forgiving. And I cannot explain it more other than saying that it is a beautiful journey. So yeah, at the end of the day, up until today, I'm still learning that forgiving is not about forgetting, but it's about filling an empty spot that used to filled with pain, anger, and sadness. And now you have right to decide what you want to fill it with, what kind of happiness that you want to choose. It's up to you. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of happiness that I'm searching for, and I'm taking a baby step to walk through it. Again, because you're living a very long time with pain, anger, sadness, and the feeling without it still, it's like you're walking out on the bubble. It is uncomfortable, but very, very grateful for that, because I finally able to get rid of that pain. I finally empty that room in my heart, in my soul. Even though I'm still confused about what I'm doing right now because it's an empty space. But yeah, you just need to live with it for a while, and it's totally okay. It's a very, very interesting, another interesting journey in my life. So that's all for this video, and semoga video ini membantu untuk kalian yang juga sedang berproses dalam memaafkan seseorang. Semoga kalian juga bisa mengerti kalau setelah memaafkan tuh ada fase selanjutnya yang harus kalian hadapi gitu. Dan memang harus dihadapi, karena apalagi hal-hal yang terjadi di kalian tuh bener-bener gak enak, parah, and it's totally fine. Kalian gak sendirian, ada orang-orang lain juga yang juga mengalami fase-fase yang kalian hadapi. Jadi semoga di videoku videoku yang ini dan video-videoku sebelumnya, and video-videoku in the future itu bisa helping you and guiding you untuk bisa berproses menjadi manusia yang lebih baik dan lebih bahagia lagi ke depannya. So, itu tadi video aku tentang forgiving part 2, I guess. Semoga video ini membantu, and I hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this, because I'm trying to post once a week now. Like, I really hope I can do it. But I can, hopefully. But let's see. Alright, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.